Welcome everyone, we are the Grin brothers and we're continuing our playthrough of Kirby Star Allies.
Go on, let's go. Gooey needs blood.
We're already there to the end of the game. Can we do this? With our 23 lives, it may be a struggle.
Spoilers? They didn't know this was the final level.
Raph, the game's been out for a year. Clearly everyone knows everything about this game.
We've been out for 2 years.
I need to change up powers.
Spark is a weird ability.
Well, here it's Plasma.
Oh yeah, but like, that's why it's weird. They keep changing what it does. Because Spark and Plasma, they've merged into one ability, but they keep changing what that ability is. Also, I thought this counted as lightning.
It does not, apparently.
You'd think the laser beams would. Oh, hey, Knuckle Joe.
Fighter
is like an ability I barely ever use.
I like Fire, mainly because they gave him a Kamehameha. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a Hadoken, but I don't play Street Fighter, so...
Beam is one of my favourites.
I do like Beam as well. Ah, Bugsy!
Yes, sit in. Well, that worked. Well,
Do like the green design.
good thing we don't need to cut anything.
We don't, to my knowledge. So let's see, something to talk about.
If you haven't noticed, I'm like half asleep. I've genuinely listened to so little of what you've said.
Oh, he even has Gooey as the icon there. That's cool. Okay, that's kind of... I don't know, that didn't feel quite as impactful as it usually does.
It's probably because it's Gooey doing it. Look at his dead eyes. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
Showed you the picture of that Black Clover character, didn't I?
No, you never actually did. You told me about it, but you never showed me it.
I thought I did when we were watching it growing up.
No.
The dirty guy.
You never showed me it.
Oh. Who did I show it to then?
I don't know.
Okay.
Ow.
There we go.
Yeah, a quick thing, a rather quick thing I wanted to sort of mention. Something I didn't know about before.
Oh,
Matt McMuscles did a What Happened on Sonic 2000.
What?
Okay.
There you go.
Matt McMuscles did a What Happened video on a Sonic 2006. I watched there was a lot I knew about Sonic 2006 before. Also in part thanks to the
A lot more went wrong with Sonic 06 than you initially thought.
I heard a lot more of it thanks to Geek Critique, so like hour-long coverage of it. But
I don't need you, I can hit the switch on my own.
like, I'd heard about the demo actually being the best version of the game.
That's sad.
Like, there was a demo of it which ran better than the actual released game.
That's really sad.
But I didn't know why the demo was for some reason better. But I found out, but thanks to Matt McMuscles here, I got an explanation as to why.
Because it was an actual game?
Well, the reason for the demo being better... who should go with... Yeah, I'll show off.
Ow.
There we go.
Wow. I'm just killing myself there.
Oh man, wouldn't it be great if the... Oh, actually no, I was about to say, wouldn't it be great if there was a Kirby game where King Diddy was the final boss again? But no, that was Battle Royale.
Also, he's just eating moldy fruit.
Well, gosh, I didn't notice him.
Not noticing.
Ah!
Wow.
We are not doing well here. Now come on!
Cutscene powers.
I did love the comment of this. Thank you, Kirby, for getting rid of the darkness from me. Hey, now I'm gonna go back and contemplate, and you got him like eating ice cream as he watches at this, sort of looks at this magazine. It's like, how to get your dream body, and you're King Diddy crying to himself. But no, like, the reason for it is because of a fantastic decision that Sega decided to make early on. When they were working on the game in 2004, they of course realised, well, the 360 isn't popular in Japan, so we'll make our primary system the PS3. That's going to be with the Xbox 360 version being a port.
Okay.
So they decided to start working on the PS3 version as the standard version. There, of course, was a lot of the issues that people already know about, such as how they didn't realise the Wii wasn't going to be HD compatible, and suddenly they had to make a whole new game because they realised they were never going to be able to port Sonic 2006 to the Wii. Stuff like that. But at some point, Sega made a deal with Microsoft.
Ow!
Sega made a deal with Microsoft at one of Microsoft's presentations to show off. Hurrah! We did it! End of game. Cue credits.
We killed King Dedede finally. Now
Cue
feast
credits.
upon his corpse.
There we go. As it should be.
I wish credits were this quick. Oh, what do you think of the game, Lou?
Oh, it's pretty fun. A tad short, but hey, it's a callback to the original Kirby's Dream Land, you know?
It's weird they have so many characters that we
I forgot to hit King Diddy with this love heart. I mean, I wonder if I can still do it in time.
What do you mean?
Like, if you hit him in the... if you hit him, just as you defeat him, you can actually get him as a Dream Ally straight away.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Likewise with Meta Knight.
Oh, that's cool.
But I'm not sure if you can do it first time round, because I think the cutscene may interrupt it.
Yeah.
I think there's a similar thing you can do with Wispy Woods as well with the love heart, because like the heart does damage. The heart does damage to the heart does damage to the final boss, I believe. Very minor damage, but it does damage.
Interesting. I never realised that.
But now we can't get him until we get to the next Dream Palace sort of thing.
Yeah, or we just go back.
Or we go back,
Dream
yeah.
Palace.
Oh, and there, see?
Oh, there we go.
They're adding it per wave. That's really cool. Gives a sense of
I
progression.
don't know
for
when
DLC.
the next Dream Palace is.
I did love how the game just gets
it's
bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess that isn't the end of the game. I guess we got more. Actually, I want to just quickly make sure we got everything in the last one.
We did.
So Sega made a deal with Microsoft to show off Sonic 2006 as like a big thing for them, as you know, at their presentation. So they made a demo exclusive of the 360 version, and in this demo, they were able to actually fine-tune a lot of things, and fix a lot of bugs and such. But of course, that's only the 360 version, and the PS3 version was the primary version.
Yeah.
So when Sonic 2006 was actually to come out, they scrapped the 360 demo sort of data they had to complete the PlayStation 3 version and then port that to the 360.
Wow.
So the better version of the game was scrapped.
That sounds like something my company would do. A done decision, that is.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't murder it for you.
Are you kidding? I'm going to be sweet. The ultimate in power.
Now I can murder everything without hesitation. Remember, I'm the goodness in O2. I just like...
Hey, I love the inclusion of the other animal buddies for this.
Did you see me, like, air chain combo that guy? Didn't stand a chance. There will not be a pawn in your game.
I don't want to shoot him into the clean, but I think I may have just done so. Oh, thank gosh.
Oh yeah, I can just set it on fire.
But yeah, that was a thing that Sega decided to do.
It's like all levels are done. Those enemies were from Squeak Squad.
But yeah, but the big reason for that is like Sega well, of course, Microsoft system wasn't big in Japan, but also because the PS3's launch, given how good the PS2 was, is sure to go right.
Yeah. Sure, guys. That's how it works.
Yeah, I wonder how things are going to go for the PS5.
Hopefully terribly.
But then again, the PS4... Well, the PS4 had goodwill on its side. You know, like so I can understand why it did too well. It did well, even though there was not really anything to it.
There was nothing to it. Knack was your big title. I want people to understand this when they say the PS4 is amazing. Knack was their launch title. You brought a console because of Knack.
At least the Wii U, the Wii U actually had a really good launch title in retrospect. But at least the Wii U, in its defense, also had backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
Microsoft gained backwards compatibility over time. And okay. Paint kind of makes things broken as it is anyway.
It does. I see no issue with this. There we go. Oh guys, I got this.
But yeah, like I'm hoping that. Are you gonna? Oh, he's okay. You went jump on top of him to get that to work. Okay.
Yeah, he's not smart enough. We have to rely on the intelligence of Gooey. Look at him, clearly a mastermind of evil. Words.
Yes, words. Sorry, it's actually been a long while since I've actually had to talk at the same time as playing, because of course Fallout.
I'm just tired. My brain.
Yeah, to be fair, that's you 24/7 though.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that was you. Okay, I was about to say, my cleaning is going horribly wrong. So Kibble, you're an idiot.
He is, yeah. Well, I think it's the wind power. They don't understand how it works.
Because, like, you know, Sony have kind of done, you know, aren't exactly doing many good things as of late. So I'm kind of hoping that...
As of late.
Yeah. It affects them. Oh, yeah. Come on, Sir Kibble. Oh, whoops.
Oh, he figured it out!
Hurrah!
Get off my head. I'm the Dark Lord. Don't you dare touch me. I mean, I'm not wrong.
I mean, yeah, you are right. I'm
gonna kill them all.
I did love the image of sort of Dark Matter, sort of like he's going, "Hi, Dad!" You got Dark Matter go, "Oh!"
I like Dark Matter.
Too bad Sakurai doesn't. Or anything modern Kirby.
Sakurai, I mean, don't get me wrong, the man's amazing.
I mean, heck, he's insisted on keeping with the same style of hub menu as a menu screen for Smash Bros. Just because he wants people to remember Star Allies.
Just give me Kirby Air Ride, damn it!
Star Allies, Air Ride, yeah. But no, he's not going to do an Air Ride because he's not going back to Kirby. You know that. The most efficient form of transportation ever! Clearly!
He's gonna let you do this. Oh, Gooey, can you not do that? Please.
What, use his tongue for it?
Like, licking people's feet is not acceptable.
This was the first time after I died doing this.
Really?
Doing his friend wheel in Kirby, yeah.
That's kind of sad. I need to watch his CPU tournaments.
Oh yes, he's got one airing at midnight.
Yeah.
Sorry, not midnight, 9 o'clock tonight.
The finale.
Yeah. The beach one was pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel the previous one wasn't that good. But the beach one, not the
The one before the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, was it the one before the beach or the one before that one? One of them I didn't feel was that good. Can't remember which one it was.
The one I liked the least was when they had Major in it, because it was an actual person.
Yeah, I mean, heck, he still got beaten by the CPU though, so that was pretty hilarious.
Yeah. Like, it's a CPU tournament. People don't exist. But put me in.
But in a slight Sonic conversation sort of thing, figured out what happened to Yuji Naka now.
What?
Well, Probe seems to have... Well, he says Probe isn't defunct, but it's now become a one-person studio.
Oh.
And Yuji Naka now works at Square Enix.
Oh.
Not sure what role he's working at Square Enix, but he's working at Square Enix now.
That's an interesting turn of events.
Which, it's a shame that Probe didn't succeed better, because I enjoyed what they were, what they were bringing out. Rodeo the Sky Soldier was clearly supposed to be his big character IP, but it got screwed over hard by publishers.
Yeah.
Like, as a developer, he didn't do anything wrong, I feel. Either the Kiwi seemed successful, I mean, it released just about everything.
Yeah.
And Rodeo the Sky Soldier, I feel, could have been successful, but it got delayed because they didn't think it would sell well as, like, an end-of-Wii title.
Yeah. Right, let's see what new Dream Ally I become.
Yep, there we go. Okay, yes.
Sorry, Gooey, you've had your time.
Yeah, because, yeah, I'm the lucky person who's actually airing the Wii version of Rodeo the Sky Soldier, so...
Alright.
Now, what shall he transform into? Close your eyes, folks!
Has the roulette started?
Yes. Oh, wow.
Oh,
That was
Roach.
Convenient.
My boy!
Yeah, your favourite. Hello, Deroach.
I have a laser gun.
I love so many of the comics and jokes that have been made of Kirby's friends in this game. Now, everyone, let's try and do things peacefully. One little violence never hurt anyone. Let's break his legs!
Yeah.
Hey, Kirby, let's F this guy up, alright, my buddy?
Yeah.
Send him straight to hell!
Let's kill him. To be fair, Roach doesn't care about fighting. He just wants to.
I mean, heck, his thing is about getting money, something. But like Dark Meta Knight, Marks,
Dark Meta Knight's not a good
Susie,
guy.
they're perfectly okay with murder.
Hey,
The
I'm the
Roach
reason
and-
your girlfriend's dead.
Deroach and Magalore are going to make sure that you're fleeced for everything you own. And
Dark Meta Knight is still a villain.
yeah,
He's literally only here because he's like, oh, this is kind of problematic for me.
having Dark Meta Knight there's a funny interaction you get with Tyrannus and Dark Meta Knight on the opening screen, where Tyrannus kind of like looks at Dark Meta Knight suspiciously and then pursues to attack him. Good.
Dark Meta Knight's the reason that his girlfriend's dead.
Yeah. I love that. How to say goodbye. Yeah.
Right, let's wrap up here. Also,
Yeah, I figured we'd have a slightly shorter episode here.
I also need to pee.
But yeah, this is interesting to know what happened to Yuji Naka. Shame that Probe didn't succeed too well. Let's see, other games they made was... They made the Digimon Rumble game,
Oh, that's cool.
361. I mean, that wasn't a great game, obviously, but I don't think Bandai Namco gave them much of a budget for it, frankly.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't even release in Japan, so you can tell they didn't put much care into it. Like,
Yeah.
you can tell immediately the Japanese developer is like throwing out a game with half-heartedness when they don't release it in their own country. They don't want to tarnish their own brand.
Yeah.
And that was just basically their excuse for not releasing Digimon games over here. Luckily, they decided, okay, fine, we'll release Digimon games, and they released Cyber Sleuth, and they're like, it's not going to do well anyway. And then Cyber Sleuth did amazingly well over here.
Yeah. And it, as
With
it
us-
should have.
Poor of a translation as they did with it.
It's fine.
Raph, the three options, the sentences run into the three different
It's
options.
fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the way real words work.
Okay, cheerio!
Bye.